Hello bros, I'm Contest 50, BroFive production. In the next bed, Sakura agent. Start corner right here. And we load in where we left off. She just materialized her gun. She's hardly practicing proper discipline, however. Obviously, frustrated that she taking it out on the target at the end of the firing range. Take that. No one else is around right now, so she has the whole place to herself. Her gun is spewing bullets which look more like a dragon's breath than a normal firearm. Every single one of those shots strikes the target perfectly. She must be really mad about what happened earlier today. I would say something to her, but I'm kind of afraid that she's going to turn around and shoot me by mistake. The look in her eyes is steely. And why are so many ends? And her panties are showing. She really doesn't pay any attention at all, does she? Not that I'm complaining. I could stare all day long and not get tired of it at all. She does seem unusually agitated, however. Maybe I should stop staring. Stupid rookie, getting Akira into trouble like that. And the board deciding it was his fault. So that's why she's angry about. That's what she's angry about. She must have been listening into the conversation, although it's not really something I've noticed. Kimiko does actually seem concerned for me, despite being assigned to just keep an eye on my activities. As she continues to mutter to herself, the blast from the conjured gun seems to grow even stronger. Her ability is to construct things from her imagination. So is her anger being projected into what she's conjured? That's the only thing I can think of. People with powers like hers are certainly mysterious. I'm also glad that her targets are only holograms. If there were the usual targets that firing range use, this entire place would probably be burning down. This isn't enough. I can't get these feelings out, damn it. The barrel on her gun begins to grow wider. It looks more like a hand cannon now. As she squeezes the trigger, I can hear a distinct humming inside as something whirls around inside it. Wait, did she just make what I think she did? The humming grows louder and louder. Oh hell, it's exactly what I think she is. She's made a railgun without realizing it. If she fires that in here, she's going to blow a goddamn hole through the wall. Wait, Kimiko! Don't fire that. I only rush up to her. Oh, Akira! She lowers her conjured gun, letting it disappear into the air. I didn't know you were there, sorry. It's fine. You don't know that you just conjured a railgun, right? So I did. I must have done it without realizing. Imagine how angry they would have been if I ended up blowing a hole through this place. Yeah, very angry to say the least. For a moment we just look at each other. Listen, you shouldn't worry so much about me. Those idiots on the board have always been hard on me and not necessarily for bad reasons. We both know that Masumi should have been held responsible for her actions. So she moved too fast for us to be able to stop her in time. Nothing we can do about it now. Just who is she anyway? I can only shrug in response to her question. Your guess is as good as mine. So, some new additions to the agency, probably from some foreign country. It's not really our place to question why she's here, right? Of course it is. She's already caused both of us a lot of trouble. She crosses her arms and stares at me. Look, the important thing is that we have to show her the ropes. Or rather, I have to. But as your assistant, I have to help you too. I am your assistant, right? Yeah, that's right. I don't really want to get you into trouble too, is all. If I had not wanted to bother with trouble, I would have registered my complaint a long time ago. A heavy sigh escapes from her lips. Honestly, Akira, after all we have been through together, don't think that I can help you with this too. It's not that. I'll shake my head. It's just been a long day, that's all. Why don't we go and get something to eat in the night district? Yeah, that sounds nice. After settling down at the bar, we managed to shake off that awkward atmosphere from before. Hey, don't get drinking too much beer. It will make your stomach flabby. Don't worry about me, Kimiko. Who else is going to worry about you if I don't? Haha, you don't trust in my ability to look after myself. I don't at all. Now, there's a blow to my ego. As we continue talking, I can't help but notice a familiar face in the crowd. Wait, what is it? Kimiko turns around. Masumi, what you doing here? That's what I want to know too. I wander over to Masumi. Kimiko walks over too. Hey you. She turns around and looks at me with those bright eyes. Akira, I was wondering where you went. They told me that you usually go to this bar when you're not at HQ. And why did you wanted to see me? To say sorry. I got you in a lot of trouble back there. You most certainly did. Haven't you ever thought about what will happen before you do something? Come on, Kimiko. Give it a rest. Masumi looks up at me. Say, you're new around here, aren't you? Well, yeah. I'm not from this city, so I don't know my way around very much. Well, rookie, why don't I show you around? I'm sure Kimiko wouldn't mind either. Well, I guess you're part of the team now. So we have to show you the ropes. Okay. She seems to be in a higher spirit now. Why don't we take her to the noodle place? I guess we can. We wander over to where the best restaurant in this district are. This is my favorite noodle shop in town. They always do great dishes. We quickly order our dish and sit down. It arrives in a steaming bowl before we can even have a conversation. Masumi quickly tears into her meal. Hey, slow down. I don't get paid that much. Sorry, I can't help myself. I have such a big appetite. Probably a side effect of her powers. I imagine having that much strength would probably require a huge food intake. So, Masumi, you said you weren't from around here? Yep. My hometown is a lot more boring than this place. And how did you end up here? A bunch of weird guys showed up at my house one day, and somehow they knew about me being different. Probably agents who scout for potential talent out in the fields. A bunch of those breaches kept appearing in our town, but the locals dealt with it themselves. Yep, it was kind of hard to live a normal life, but thanks to everyone we were able to fight them off every time. And the agency never came around to clean them up for you. It was quite a little town, so not really. I guess the agency can't be everywhere at once. Everyone there knew about the breaches, so I could just squish the thingies that came out of them every time. It closes her hand as if she was squeezing something in it. I thought it was the same around here, but I guess that's just plain wrong. So sorry about that. Kimiko seems to be satisfied with her answer. It's just a misunderstanding then. And what about when we first saw you? Oh, I also saw the Brita came immediately what I had to do. Squash them like the nasty bugs they are. She seems to be rather proud of herself. Well, you did help out that day. But you have to have a bit of discretion around here. Her. Kimiko seems to be stuffing a laugh. What's so funny? You're one of the least discreet people I know, Akira. It's just funny to hear you talking about it. Ah, come on now. I'm not that lacking in discretion, am I? She just gives me a funny look. Natsumi tells her head to the side. Huh? It's nothing, don't worry. Eat up, rookie. Okay. I'm not sure if I should have said that. My poor Wally will be weeping tonight. After getting Masumi safely back to HQ, Kimiko and I return home. That was a lot of fun, don't you think? What's the deal with you? You've been acting sullen ever since she showed up. I don't like this. You don't like her? No, it's not her specifically. I just like it better when I was just me and you. She is blushing and looking really shy. Oh hell. I can only assume one thing about this, but I'm not going to outright say it. I just have to keep rolling with the things that they are. If the agency knew about Kimiko's feeling, then that would compromise her mission. After all, they say that she's my assistant, but she's really here to keep watching. Me. So if they know, they would probably reassign her immediately. And we probably wouldn't see each other again. So for now, I just play the fool. Well, whether we like it or not, this is the hand we've been dealt. All we can do is our best with what we were given. I wish that I could so easily accept these things. It's like you really don't mind what happened to you at all. Hey, it's not like it does bother me. I just don't want to waste my time dwelling on how I could have been different. That kind of thinking just makes you depressed. I suppose so. Anyway, I better change the topic. Masumi just seems a little bit out of place in this big city. That's all. You just have to help her adjust. I guess so. The power of hers is really something else too. It's one thing to have power, it's another to actually use it efficiently. She is obstinately strong, but she has no finesse to her technique at all. Now that you mention it, she swiped at the entanglement more like it was a fly rather than an enemy. From her perspective, it probably is akin to a fly. Something that you swat. But I think that if I came down to a fight, finesse would beat sheer power. Something like your power would be effective against her, I think. Well, I would like to think that I'd have to fight another agent. Even if she's an annoying country bumpkin with no subtlety at all. No, there's no need to be calling someone else a bumpkin. And her choice of clothes is obscene. I really want to point out that the hypocrisy here. Kimiko isn't even aware that she is exposed 90% of the time. Mind you, I don't go out of my way to tell her. I'm polite like that. If that is how she likes to dress, then why? Then we should just let her rule with it. I guess. Kimiko doesn't look like she's going to give up on that point. Anyway, it's been a bit exhausting. Oh god. I have to get back to where I was. Alright, anyway, it's been a bit exhausting today. We should both get some shut-eye. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Good night, Kimiko. Good night, Akira. What time is it? Why am I waking up so early? Wait, I think I can hear someone in the apartment. Looking at the clock, I realize that it's way too early for Kimiko to be up yet. Now, who would possibly be here? Well, I hardly doubt that you're here to give me a warm welcome. I get my gun. Putting my ear against the door, I do hear someone moving around. Whoever could be in here. A robber, maybe. Rushing through the door, I point my gun towards the kitchen entrance. Who's there? Stepping into the kitchen, I make sure to aim where I hear the noise coming from. I guess she actually broke in. But at least that was all I had for Sakura Agent this time. So hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive! Hello bros, I'm Michael Test 50, BroFive production. In the next bed, Sakura Agent. Start coming right here. And we'll load in where we left off. She just materialized her gun. She's only